Hi! Welcome to the third episode of our breastfeeding series. So, a common question mamas always ask us is, how often should I breastfeed my baby? How do I know if they're well fed? So, in this video, we will share with you how much your baby needs in the first few weeks and months of their life. Everybody is created differently. Likewise, how much your baby needs will differ from other people. A good rule of thumb to follow is nurse at the first sign of hunger. A breastfed baby in early months will feed 8 to 12 times a day, which is approximately every 2 to 3 hours in a day. However, it is also possible to have longer intervals between feeds. This might be 4 or even 5 hours. Also, some of them might also have 1 or 2 cluster feeds. Cluster feeds are, for example, they might feed more than 3 times in a few hours. Something to take note of is, as your baby grows older, they will also feed less frequently, so do not worry about that. This is because as they grow bigger, their stomach capacity will also grow bigger, and as such, they will be able to store more milk. Another question you might be wondering is, do I need to wake my baby up to feed? Let me tell you something. A healthy, thriving baby will wake up automatically by themselves when they are hungry, just like you and I. So, if they don't wake up at night, it's perfectly fine to just let them sleep throughout. However, if your baby is ill, or if they have certain medical conditions like jaundice, or even if they're not gaining weight steadily, then yes, you do need to wake them up to feed. How do you know if your baby has had enough milk for that breastfeeding session? Well, this is just really simple. They would just come off the breast. They would even release their latch when they're fully satisfied. Some babies would even just fall asleep on your breast. Some babies might take up to 10 minutes to feel satisfied, while others will take up to 30 minutes. As long as your baby's weight gain is steady and consistent, then it doesn't matter how long or how often they feed in a day.
So earlier, we have mentioned that you should nurse at the first signs of hunger. But do you know how your baby asks to be fed? When your baby starts to feel hungry, you will notice that they will be stirring from sleep, tossing, turning, or they'll be smacking their lips like this, or they could be turning their heads around as if they're searching for your breast. Feeding your baby at this stage is ideal because your baby will still remain calm and will be able to latch on your breast adequately. When your baby starts to feel more hungry, you will notice that they will be stretching, making more movements, or moving their hands towards their mouth. When your baby feels extremely hungry, that will be the late cues. So you will see that your baby is making a lot more movement, or their face will be turning red, and eventually they'll start crying. Take note that you should breastfeed your baby before they start crying because the feeding will get more difficult once they start crying. So remember, feeding your baby will not only satisfy your baby's needs, but it will also increase your breast milk supply. I hope the video have answered some of your concerns. Thank you. Looking forward to see you in the next video, and bye-bye!